Hey guys, Abram here back again with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing what I think another possible theme could be for Spirit Halloween 2022. So a while back I did a theme theory video based on the theater because the new movie was coming out. But after seeing a couple teasers that have just released, I realized that is probably not going to happen. I'm 90% sure that's not going to happen. And instead, me and many others think that it is going to be a science lab theme or a school theme. Now, I really thought it was going to be a school theme, but because of all the, stuff that's been happening, I think it's only right for them not to do a school theme and move on to a science lab, which either way was probably going to be incorporated in it somehow. But I really think that they are going to be doing a science lab this year, which I'm super excited for because sci-fi and all that kind of stuff is my favorite Halloween and horror stuff, and I know it's many other people's favorite stuff too with Halloween. So this would be a really cool year if they were to do a science lab theme. But basically this video is going to be talking about what I think we could see inside of the theme and the theme itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to talk about what I think the theme is going to look like as a whole. So basically, as I was going through some of the old Spirit Halloween themes, I kind of remembered the Area 31 theme back from 2017. It's that alien theme based off Area 51, except it was Area 31 because, October 31st. And I kind of think that if they do the science lab, it would look a lot like this. At least the back theme would, because the front theme is usually something a bit different, more smaller. So I think it would look like Area 31, the back theme would, if they do a science lab. There would be a lot of hazard signs and I guess some kind of wiring or fencing. And I can also see a lot of robotic or wire type of props. That's why I think anti-amplifier would go good in a science lab theme, because amplifier is just kind of means electricity. It kind of brings that vibe to it, the wire and electricity vibe. So I think we could definitely see a lot of that stuff in there. I think if we were to see a science lab in the back especially, there would be a lot of lighting in there, a lot of cool lighting, such as maybe a bunch of greens and purples and possibly some reds. I can even see them doing maybe some kind of special electricity lighting in the back of it, although I'm not sure if they'll go that deep into the detail. But it's Spirit, so I mean they probably would to impress all the people who walk in the stores. And especially because they could do so much with a science lab theme, I think they really would go all out for it. And I know that most of these previous years, the props haven't necessarily fit in with the themes. Last year we got a factory theme. We didn't really get any factory related props besides Buzzsaw, really. Same thing goes for 2020. But I think if they were to do a science lab, we could see a lot of animatronics that fit in, because you can fit a lot of different characters inside of a science lab, and they don't necessarily all have to be relating to a science lab robotic type of thing. They could be really anything. They could be some kind of messed up clown or morphed animal or something, kind of like that one rat animatronic from 2020. I forgot what his name was. Anyways, it could be really anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically to a science lab, although it would be really cool to see a mad scientist in there to kind of just tie it all together. Maybe bring Dr. Loom in there, maybe bring back the evil scientist, whatever. I think a mad scientist is needed though in a science lab. And I think this is the year that we actually could see one of the doctors returning. I know we had the mad scientist and the evil scientist. Personally, I would rather the evil scientist come back because I liked him a lot better. But I feel if the mad scientist comes back, that would make sense also. Number one, because he's more of a classic looking doctor. He has the white lab coat on. He's just more, I guess, classic doctor looking, especially with the brain. But also because he had the little science-y glass beaker thing that was shown on the chalkboard, which I guess could be, a teaser that he might come back or he might not. Or it could just be something relating to a teaser for a science lab. We don't really know. But I definitely think it does mean something, though. So with all those theories put in, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What kind of props you think are going to be in this theme? Because again, it's a science lab, so they can put many props in this. It doesn't have to be specific to a science lab, just really anything. But tell me what kind of props you think we're going to see this year. Tell me if you think it is a science lab or if it's a school or just anything else that's wild and out there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.